Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Crafty Saturday. My name is Michelle, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I come to you live every Saturday at 9 a.m. to come craft with you. Before we get started today, I want to say, good morning. Who's here? Janice is here. I am going to pop over and see on my screen who's here. But before we get started, I want to show you. This is my Sweet and Simple class for August, and I absolutely adore this class. So this uses the Over the Moon suite, and I love these little cows, and look at the fun things that we can do. Okay, so this one says, over the moon for you, and here, this one says, "Cow's it going?" And I have really kind of mixed and matched and played with these. I had so much fun creating these. This was the first class I created after I got back from the incentive cruise, and it was just so wonderful to get back in my studio after being gone for 2.5 weeks. I was really going through withdrawals. So my Sweet and Simple class meets every second Sunday of the month, and it includes, I'm going to make these 3 cards. You'll get 2 each of these designs, and we're going to expand a little bit, and we're going to make this cute little gift bag. Now, I made this, I believe, on a Facebook Live a few weeks ago, and it was so much fun. I just wanted to share it with you, and I thought the colors went really well. This is using the Bird Ballad Designer Series paper, and then our Buffalo Check background stamp. So if you'd like and you're local to me, send me a note and I'll put you down to come at 2 o'clock next Sunday. And if you are not, all of my classes are available by mail. So that's another opportunity for you. The last 2 days I have been working with the paper pumpkin for July, the On My Mind paper pumpkin kit. Now this paper pumpkin has 3 different designs from 3 different suites, and I've already made the one with the Graceful Garden, and here's the Sail Away, and today we're going to focus on woven threads. Now I have a special going on starting today, and it's going to run until Friday. So anybody who places a $35 order with me this week will receive a tutorial for the Woven Threads bundle. Okay, any $35 order will receive a 8-card tutorial using the Woven Threads bundle, and I think that that is a very fun stamp set. I've teamed up. I have 8 designers that I'm working with, 8 different demonstrators. So it's going to be great. The project sheets are beautiful. You're absolutely going to love these projects. So again, if you have the Woven Heirlooms, and remember it also has the dies and the frames, the embossing frames, and then the dies cut them out. So it's a great suite and a very fun project kit. So that's yours for placing an order. Like I said, today, let's take a look at this paper pumpkin. I'm going to make one exactly like it's made in the project kit, and then I'm going to go a little crazy and do something different. We all have to step outside our comfort zones, and so today is going to be that day. Here I have my card base, and if you have this, you're going to notice this is a nice background. I really like that subtlety back there. And then let's just go ahead and punch these pieces out. I love that paper pumpkin comes all perforated. You don't have to do any cutting. It's already done for you. It's just a really nice way to relax. Whether you're a brand new stamper or whether you are a avid crafter, paper pumpkin is just a fantastic way to let go. You know, I like to do my paper pumpkins because the designing's done. I don't have to think very hard, and I don't have to cut or measure anything. So this card is going to use one of these. And I like it when they give us these gold framed labels. And because Paper Pumpkin is a photopolymer stamp set, I am going to use my Stamp and Pierce mat. And the ink spot that came in was Pretty Peacock. And you know, I save those for when I travel. So I have my Pretty Peacock ink pad here. If you don't have that, that's okay. You can use your ink spot. Okay, I'm going to open this. I see people are writing comments. Oh, there we are. Good morning, Gordy. Good morning, Michelle and Sean and Sarah. Oh, it's a gray, humid day here, and I'm going to just stamp this off here. All right. I'm so glad I'm inside. I've already emptied my dishwasher, so I don't have to do that. So after I'm done here with you, I think I'm just going to spend the day in my studio. Plain. This kit came with these cute little paper clips. And this goes, they're pretty stiff, right there, okay? Oh, there it is. I knocked it off onto the drawer. I have a spool of this pretty thread. Looks like linen thread. And I'm just going to tie a little bow with it. How many of you have seen the add-on bundle for August's Paper Pumpkin? So in August, and I mentioned this on my blog yesterday, the Paper Pumpkin in August is going to have gift bags and tags. Now, some of you really enjoy doing 3D projects, and some of you are like, ugh, what am I going to do with that? Well, they have thought of everything. Stampin' Up! Always thinks of everything. And now they are offering for just $10 2 designs, 10 each, or I'm sorry, 12 each, of card fronts that will correspond with the materials that you need to make cards with August's club. So I think that's a great deal. Those are not available through Paper Pumpkin. You have to go on my website and let me know if you can't find it. It wasn't easy for me to find, but I'll be happy to help you. And then, like I said, they're only $10. It will correspond with this coming month. While supplies last. I have a feeling those are going to go really quickly because they're beautiful. Okay, so again, I'm just following the recipe that Stampin' Up! Has given us. And that's that pretty woven threads paper. I need dimensionals this morning. Coming out all over the place. Stuck. Okay, so this, I'm just going to add that to the bottom. And then this little piece, oh, I have some thread on there, is going to go right here. Okay? And that's similar to what was done in the kit. So now let's experiment a little bit. I really like that we had such a really nice kit that lent itself to playing and being creative. Sean, what did you say? Yes, you wish they had add-ons every month. Oh, me too. Wouldn't that be great? Because then we could really like expand what we're doing. So for this, what I've done is I went ahead and pre-cut some pieces. Okay, so here's the Woven Threads paper. This card's going to go this way, and I've pre-cut in Whisper White a stitched oval, and then I have the corresponding layering oval in Calypso Coral. And I'm going to use this stamp is it's a medallion or a snowflake, and I have my Seaside Spray ink pad. And this is such a soft color. I'm going to stamp this medallion as a background, but first I'm going to stamp it off onto my paper, and then I'm going to stamp it in the center of my oval. And it's going to be super faint, okay? Can you see that at all? Okay. If you can't, trust me, it's there, okay? Then, oh, I don't want Calypso Coral. I'm going to take Pretty Peacock. And I went over on my shelf and I got my Woven Heirlooms Stamp Set. And this stamp is going to use this very pretty sympathy sentiment that says, prayers and heartfelt sympathy are with you and your family. And that is just an absolutely lovely sentiment for a difficult time, right? I think we all need those, and we all need a way to express ourselves and have people know that we were thinking of them. So I stamped that right over that. Now, I didn't center it because the Woven Heirlooms Stamp Set also has this very beautiful swirl. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, it's very pretty, and I'm going to add that right down here at the bottom. Just to give it a little softer filigreed look. And I'm finished with that one. Oops. Dimensionals. They were sitting right here. Seriously. Oh my goodness. How does that happen every single time? Do you do that? I mean, I do it all the time. That's funny. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of these little mini dimensionals, and they work just as well. But these work better. Oh my goodness. You know, if you turn things right side up on your desk, so you know what they actually are, that would be a great help. Anybody who's crafted with me knows we lose things. But I have to tell you, so I was crafting with people on the ship, And it happens. We all do it. We've all sat something down, you know, your snips or an ink pad, or in my case, all my dimensionals. And it just disappears right before your very eyes. What do you think? Does it need anything? Good morning, Gail. It's good to see you this morning. Good morning, Inez. Oh, from Vermont. My goodness, we've got people from all over. So I'm just going to leave that. I think it's fine. I don't want to detract from my message at all. Right? So there's that one. Now this third one, again, I'm going to use the same card base this time. Yesterday I turned it inside out. Did you see? Right? I used the white side for one of my sail away cards. I thought that was my favorite one. So on this one, again, I've cut out, this is the Woven Heirlooms paper, Woven Threads paper, excuse me, it's Woven Heirlooms Stamp Set. And then I did a circle this time in Whisper White with a stitched circle, and then the corresponding Calypso Coral die. Now some of you are saying, Michelle, this is terracotta tile. This is not Calypso Coral. That's okay. They're very close and very similar, and I actually wanted it to be just a tad bit brighter, so I grabbed my Calypso Coral. All right. I like that whole medallion thing. That was pretty cool. So let's do that again. Stamp it off. Stamp it in the center. And this time I'm going to use the sentiment that says, wishing you a day of love and joy. So we're going from two extremes, right? We did a sympathy card and a thinking of you card, or you've been on my mind, and now we're having a happiness card. Oh, that one's stiff. Okay. And let's try it first. I always try it, even if I've stamped with it before. Okay? So I can't wait for August Paper Pumpkin. I've been getting 2 kits, and I'm really, well, could I put that on a little more crooked? Oops. Maybe no one will notice. Don't tell anybody, okay? If you get this card from me, I didn't mean to make it crooked. Sorry about that. All right? And then, you know what? Let's find snips somewhere. And let's flag this end. Now these came straight, but I'm going to cut these. Ooh, these are new. These are sharp. I like that. So I haven't assembled these before. I just want you to know. So as I'm sitting here talking to myself about, oh, I like that, it's because I don't know. I don't have anything I'm going by. I'm just making this up. Crafting on the fly with you this morning. And you'll notice I put a dimensional there just to add a little security and make sure those are held in place, okay? And this one is going to get a lot of dimensionals. It's a big circle. Okay. Have you heard about the new black dimensionals? They're coming in the holiday catalog, and I think they're going to be wonderful, especially if we're crafting with a lot of dark paper or black paper over the holidays. Have you ever turned your card and gone, oh, you can see the dimensionals on the edge and they're white and they take away from everything? That's why we're getting the new black ones. It's going to be awesome. Okay. So on this one, let's put this over here. And then we can have fun because I have some of these sequins left over from the kit. And I have my take your pick tool. And I took off the putty edge because it was annoying me the other day. And let's put some sequins around here. I really like these bright ones. These metallic ones. I just think if you're going to wish someone a day of joy, there should be some metallic sparkle around there. Right? And then I've got some of this leftover linen thread. I'm going to cut off a longer piece. And to uncurl that, let's try, see? Just take your bone folder. If that's too curly and you can't work with it, take your bone folder and uncurl it. You know how at Christmas or on birthday packages we curl curling ribbon with scissors? Our bone folder will do the opposite with our ribbon. Now I'm going to take that and I'm going to tie a double bow. So when you do a double bow, make sure you leave yourself plenty of room because you're manipulating two strands of the thread. Okay? And that's huge, I know, but just pull your tails. Put that down here. As soon as I find my glue dots. And I'm just going to roll that a little bit and put that on the back. And you can trim those up just a little bit more. And there we go. So 3 different cards using the same paper pumpkin kit. We started with the one that was featured in the kit. Then we made a heartfelt sympathy card using the Woven Heirlooms. And then we shushed it up a little bit and did the Woven Heirlooms with the wishing you a day of love and joy. So 3 different cards, all from just basically one small kit. So I really got 9 cards, 9 different cards out of this 1 month's kit. To see those, you can go over on my blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. Those were featured on Thursday and Friday's blogs. These will be up today. So Michelle says, I could have used the linen thread behind the sentiment. I could have, you're right. And that would have looked really nice. Let's see. Marilyn said, I could add a couple sequins. I could. Oh, I could. Let's try that. Sure, let's go back and try that. Would you just do around the edge, Marilyn? I don't know. I'm going to take these subtle ones because, right, it's a sympathy card. You don't want it to be flashy when it's a sympathy card. I don't. Okay? And odd numbers work best. Okay. What do you think? Is that better? Do you like that better? I just didn't want it to be too overwhelming. Anyways, I like this kit too. It's been really fun, and I can't wait to see what August brings, especially with those add-on cards. I'm probably going to make the kit up and make one with bags, and one with the cards. Yes, I could have used the linen thread behind the sentiment. It's too late now. But thanks for joining me. Remember, all orders over $35 this week will receive a free Woven Heirlooms tutorial. There are 8 tutorials in the pack. Feel free to visit me over at my blog. Again, it's www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. And I hope you have a wonderful, productive, and crafty weekend. Bye-bye.